In virtual reality, the rules of space can be rewritten with just a few lines of code. So for this project, I'm going to take direct control over the fundamentals of VR, manipulating position, rotation, and even how we perceive depth. Now let's take a look at the hierarchy, the OVR camera rig. First off, we can start off with the camera controls. The first script is CameraFlipperReset. Let's take a look at the scenes. So as you can see, behind me are like 3 spheres, and let's say that I want to go 180 degrees and flip my view. I can press F to do that. As you can see, after pressing F, my view just flipped 180 degrees, and I can press it back to flip back. Now, I also have a reset function, and it's through the key tab. So if I move away from the start, then as you can see, I'm moving away, and I can see the cube somewhere over there. Yeah, and then if I just press tab, then it brings me back to my origin. And I can do that just like multiple times, and it'll keep getting me back to the origin. Now next, let's look at the mirror head. The mirror head object is over here, and if you take a look at the script that I have, it's the VR mirror script. The first time I press M, it'll enter something called the match mode. Basically copies my every move. Let's try pressing M. So right now you can see the back of the cube's head. And if I go forward, then the cube head would also go forward with me. It matches my movements. As you can see, it's going forward, backwards, together with me. Now, if I press M again, the second press, then it'll turn into the mirror mode. And this perfectly reflects my head's yaw, pitch, and roll. As you can see, following my movements like a mirror. Now let's take a look at the OVR camera rig again. We can take a look at the tracking data itself using the toggle tracking script. Here I can toggle rotation on and off, as well as position. Let's first try toggling rotation off. So if I press R, let's try pressing R. If I look to the right, my view freezes. And even as I turn my head back to the center, it's just frozen. As you can see, as I'm trying to, move my head, the rotation is frozen. Pressing R again re-enables it right back to my new orientation. We can do the same for position. If I press P, then it will basically lock me in my place, in my position. I press P, and as you can see, I'm trying to move with the controller, but I'm just basically frozen in place, and it's frozen until I press the P again to turn the thing back on. And now I can move freely again. Let's take a look at the stimulus manager object. And finally, we can play with the perception of depth using the GenerateStimuli script over here. As you can see, behind me are the spheres that we just saw. As you can see, these spheres are all at different distances, so they look like different sizes. Now, if I press the S key, my script will dynamically resize these spheres, and so they will project the same image size to my eyes. Let's try pressing S. Now, no matter where I move, they will all appear to be the same size. And that was a quick look at controlling transformations in VR. Thank you for watching.